So this piece of artwork, it was created by Ada, this AI robot. It's a piece of artwork depicting Alan Turing, who basically the father of computer, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Like, created
For Benedict Cumberbatch.
That was my frame of reference.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. How was this possible, though? This is the world of generative AI. Explain to us what that is, Mark.
Yeah, just on the Alan Turing, his mother was a lady called Etna Purcell. She was from Dublin and attended Alexandra College, and she had a massive impact on Alan's life. And John McCarthy, who coined the term artificial intelligence, his dad came from Cremone in County Kerry. So Ireland's got a lot of fingerprints with AI as well too. So I could go on that. But with generative AI, the easy way I'd probably say it is, so there's old AI and new AI. So old AI is kind of your recommendation engines. So think about Netflix or getting that personalized kind of experience, or if you're making a purchase on Amazon, you're going to have that more personalized way. So generative AI, kind of like the way the name explains, is where you're generating something. So you're generating text, audio, video, images. And really how this came to pass was a technology that Google had years ago, but ChatGPT, used by OpenAI, came this technology to the masses. So we all know from using ChatGPT, 1 million users in 5 days, over 100 million users in 2 months, and now they've got over 250 million people using it. And this has now kind of taken the world by storm.
But Mark, is this kind of the natural progression? Like, you've got to have those protections in place, but you don't want to be King Canute either and kind of standing there trying to turn back the tide.
Yeah, so to give you an idea, $600 billion has been invested in AI in the last couple of years, right? So everyone is trying to get a piece of this pie. And the technology, I suppose the genie's out of the bottle, and regulation is trying to catch up with it, and it's still quite far. Now, Europe has introduced the EU AI Act, which came into force on the 1st of August, that's putting in certain type of kind of guardrails, and ethical design is very, very important, and human-centric privacy. However, trying to enforce that is very, very challenging at the moment. And this is where, from an artist's perspective, you can imagine there's so much data and content. And for a lot of these large companies, they're scraping that data. They're not necessarily giving the recognition for the people that are doing it. So when you see an image or an art, it could have a tint from somebody's artistic work before, because it's based on that as well.
So would that have been the case with the Transport for Ireland Halloween campaign? They sort of ran this competition to identify which Halloween character is. What was the background to that then? Was that a misstep on their part? Because it actually did, it really infuriated people in the industry, illustrators.
Yeah, I think that what we find with AI, and for AI, for people to really kick on to the next level, is you need to have trust and transparency at the end. And then it's almost like a watermark to say, this is where we've used this is how we're going to use it, and this is how our policy around it. And if you're not really clear around that, having that golden thread, people are going to start to feel very, very kind of used about it. So that's where you just need to be more effective communication, I would say.